GETTY Xherdan Shaqiri opened the scoring for Stoke, but they ultimately lost to Crystal Palace. Swiss international Xherdan Shaqiri stood all alone in his field of nightmares at the final whistle, head almost buried in his chest and a tear in the eye. His Premier League dream had gone downhill fast after 2 goals from Crystal Palace as James McArthur and Patrick van Aanholt confirmed what the Stoke fans had dreaded when they woke up on the morning of the match, down and very much out of the big time after 10 years in the top FLGHT. The raw emotion at the end was palpable, with Palace boss Roy Hodgson caught up in the raw emotion himself. He pumped the air at the final whistle in celebration and then turned to see approaching Paul Lambert before hastily offering his apologies. No words could comfort the men from the Potteries. To say Stoke had been up for it was a vast understatement on a day when every red and white striped player, every fan gave their all for the cause of survival. Even Tom Jones and Delilah was pumped up to full volume to send the stadium into a frenzy before a ball was kicked. What followed wasn't pretty, but then it never is when you're fighting for your Premier League lives and nothing else matters other than desperately attempting to grab 3 valuable points towards that life or death means. Stoke, watched intently by goalkeeping legend Gordon Banks in the stand, gave everything demanded by Lambert and the faithful. Chased lost causes. Getty. Paul Lambert looked dejected as Stoke's relegation was confirmed. Related articles. Getty. Stoke City will play in the Championship next season demonstrated time and time again that they were definitely up for this all-defining scrap. Sadly at the end to no avail. Palace looked uncomfortable with that in-your-face aggression and time-wasting overthrow-ins and other set pieces brought howls of derision in the early stages of combat, yet, when they did get back into their footballing philosophy they looked pretty threatening, and in Ruben Loftus-Cheek possessed alone player of undoubted class. Loftus-Cheek demonstrated that after just 8 minutes when he embarked on a clever run and ended that piece of magic with a curling shot a fraction wide of the upright. Once more, though, Palace sunk back into spoiling tactics when you knew that if they had kept the pressure on, Stoke might have crumbled. As it was, Shaqiri flashed his first warning sign with a lovely ball into Mame Diouf, who had more time than he imagined and glanced a header wide of the target in the 23rd minute. The missed chance gave Stoke hope, and with 3 minutes to the break, Shaqiri made the breakthrough to bring the full house down. Loftus-Cheek gave away a free kick just outside the area. Shaqiri measured his kick, let fly with his trusty left boot, and his curling shot glanced off Loftus-Cheek's head and into the top corner. Shaqiri streaked away in euphoric celebration, mobbed by his wildly celebrating teammates. Getty. Patrick van Aanholt scored a late winner to break Stoke Hearts' game on. Survival on. Or so they thought, but then the Potters fans held their breath on the restart as Dangerman Loftus-Cheek ran clear in the box only for Eric Peters to brilliantly intercept to ease racing pulses. It was total despair, though, when Palace finally broke down the stubborn Stoke resistance for an equalizer which left the faithful slumped in their seats. Palace attacked in numbers, and when Loftus-Cheek joined in the fast-flowing move, he slid the ball to his left and McArthur tucked in beyond the outstretched leg of keeper Jack Butland, and it should have been 2 in the 77th minute when Andros Townsend put Wilfried Zaha clean through, only for the Palace man to blaze high over Butland's bar. Oh, how the whole of the Potteries prayed for that winning goal, only for their heartfelt pleas to go unanswered. In a last cruel twist of fate, Zaha fed in from the right in the 86th minute, and captain courageous Ryan Shawcross agonizingly diverted the ball into Van Aanholt's path. The Dutchman didn't look that gift horse in the mouth with a clinical, deadly finish. Related